How to lose weight fast, naturally, and permanently. Fast weight loss means efficiency, not punishment or reckless extremes. Permanent weight loss means your biology stops pushing weight back. If past diets failed, your body was protecting its balance. You wanted relief, not suffering, and that is reasonable. The goal is fat loss with stable energy and stable health. That starts by fixing signals that control storage and hunger. Your body stores fat when fuel keeps arriving all day. It burns stored fat when incoming fuel finally drops. This priority system is why willpower often feels useless. Physiology explains why hunger can rise when fat stays locked. The biggest lock is insulin, your main storage hormone. High insulin moves fuel into cells and blocks fat release. When insulin stays high, your body rarely needs body fat. Insulin resistance makes cells ignore insulin, so levels rise. That chronic signal tells fat cells to keep storing energy. Refined sugar and fructose push insulin and liver stress together. Grains and starch can also spike glucose, especially when processed. Eating often repeats those spikes, even with smaller portions. So, the first strategy is lowering insulin exposure consistently. Start by reducing refined carbs, sugary drinks, and sweet snacks. Then, reduce starch portions if your progress stays slow. You do not need zero carbs to improve insulin sensitivity, but stubborn resistance may require very low carbohydrates temporarily. The key is lowering spikes, not hating every carbohydrate. Next, understand protein, because protein can raise insulin too. Protein is essential, but unlimited protein can backfire. Excess amino acids can convert into glucose-raising insulin again. Aim for moderate protein that preserves muscle and controls hunger. Choose fish, eggs, poultry, and meat you tolerate well. If you react to dairy, it can worsen inflammation and cravings. Some people also overeat nuts, and hidden carbs add up. Now, think about fat, because fat is energy, not magic. Dietary fat can support satiety and stable blood sugar. But too much dietary fat removes the need to burn body fat. So use moderate fat, especially when fat loss is the goal. Let stored fat supply part of your daily energy budget. That is how fast becomes possible without feeling starved. Fiber is another lever many diets forget completely. Fiber feeds gut bacteria and supports better insulin sensitivity. It can also help digestion when you eat fewer meals. Use leafy greens and colorful plants for whole food fiber. Those bacteria produce short-chain fats that support gut health. A healthier gut can reduce cravings and improve metabolic control. Now, we address meal frequency, not just meal content. If you eat all day, insulin rarely gets a rest. Intermittent fasting is simply scheduled insulin rest periods. You can start by delaying breakfast and stopping late snacking. Then shift dinner earlier to extend the overnight fasting window. Many people do well with 2 meals inside a shorter window. Some people prefer 1 meal daily once adaptation improves. More advanced patterns exist, but you should progress gradually. Fast does not mean rushing past your body's learning curve. Your body needs time to become comfortable using fat for fuel. That change is called fat adaptation, and it improves steady energy. During adaptation, cravings can rise, but they usually settle. Electrolytes often explain those early symptoms more than weakness. Lower insulin makes kidneys release more sodium and water. That can cause headaches, fatigue, and lightheaded feelings. Hydrate early and include sodium, potassium, and magnesium daily. Magnesium can also calm nerves and support sleep quality. Potassium, from foods or supplements, supports muscles and heart rhythm. Use quality salt, not ultra-refined salt without minerals. Now we talk about exercise because effort can mislead you. Exercise helps, but it cannot fix insulin resistance alone. Hard training can increase hunger and erase the calorie gap. If insulin stays high, extra hunger often becomes overeating. So pair movement with hormone control for real fat loss. Muscle acts like a metabolic engine that uses fuel even at rest. 2 strength sessions weekly can protect muscle during fat loss phases. More muscle often improves glucose storage capacity and insulin response. Daily non-exercise movement can outweigh a single hard workout. Leptin signals energy status, and sleep loss can distort that message. Ghrelin rises with stress, making hunger feel urgent and sharp. Aerobic movement is a powerful signal for fat burning. Walking is aerobic, easy to recover from, and very repeatable. Long walks can burn meaningful energy without raising stress hormones. The mistake is turning every session into breathless suffering. Very intense long workouts raise cortisol and push glucose demand. That can trigger cravings and reduce fat burning afterwards. So keep most training easy enough to speak full sentences. Then add brief intensity sessions as a separate tool. High-intensity intervals can raise growth hormone significantly. Growth hormone supports fat use and helps preserve lean tissue. But intervals must be short, with full recovery between efforts. Doing hard work for an hour is not true interval training. 1 or 2 interval sessions weekly is usually plenty. Your body improves when stress is brief and recovery is real. Sleep is the next accelerator people ignore the most. Poor sleep increases cortisol and worsens insulin sensitivity. It also changes hunger hormones, making cravings feel stronger. If you sleep less, your body often seeks quick glucose. So protect sleep like a medical intervention because it is. Use a consistent bedtime, darker rooms, and lower evening stimulation. If anxiety keeps you awake, practice slow breathing before bed. Stress management is not soft, it is metabolic strategy. Chronic stress tells your body the world is unsafe. When danger feels constant, fat loss becomes lower priority. So build calming routines that lower cortisol across the day. Sunlight in the morning also helps your circadian rhythm. Now, consider micronutrients that support metabolism and brain stability. Omega-3 fats support inflammation control and brain function. If you do not eat fish, fish oil may help. B vitamins support energy pathways, but quality matters. Avoid megadose synthetic blends that irritate sensitive people. Choose food sources first, then supplements with medical guidance. Some herbs may support glucose control, but context matters. If you keep eating sugar, vinegar cannot cancel the damage. If you lower carbs, those supports may help sensitivity improve. Now, let's clarify what natural and permanent really means. It means insulin sensitivity improves, so hunger becomes reasonable again. It means your basal metabolism stops dropping from chronic restriction. It means you lose fat while keeping muscle and daily function. That is why extreme calorie cutting often fails long term. Starvation teaches your body to conserve and to rebound quickly. Temporary scale drops often come from water, not stored fat. Permanent change comes from changing what your cells expect daily. Eat in a way that reduces spikes and supports satiety. Schedule eating so insulin has real breaks during the day. Move daily in ways you can repeat without burnout. Use brief intensity for hormones, not endless punishment workouts. Sleep enough to restore growth hormone and stress resilience. Support minerals so adaptation feels stable, not miserable. Keep fiber for gut health, even when carbs are lower. Do not chase perfection, chase consistency and clear feedback. If progress stalls, adjust one lever, not everything at once. Your body responds to patterns, not one heroic day. If you have diabetes or medications, get medical supervision first. Permanent fat loss is possible, but safety must stay first. You will feel faster results when inflammation and insulin calm down. You will keep results when habits become your normal environment. This is not a contest, it is a recovery process. Your best plan is the one you can repeat for months. Start with one change that lowers insulin exposure today. Then add walking, sleep protection, and a shorter eating window. In a few weeks, your appetite signals often become less loud. In a few months, your metabolism can feel more cooperative. That is fast in a way your body can maintain. If this helped, share it with someone feeling stuck. Like the video, subscribe, and keep learning your biology. Fast becomes permanent when your body finally trusts the new signals.